watch me flex my flow. You'll be the next to know. Spit it hot flambeau. Swing them bars like whoa. Grab the remote control. Must have called a million times. I'm on the other side. Hello. Better watch that stream. Caught up in the tractor beam. Scrub that beat with bleach. So when I hit it, bro, I spit it clean. Burn it now. Have to turn the furnace down. Y'all don't want this beef. I hit 'em with a holy cow. Hit 'em with the verse. Got 'em thinking, wow. This ain't a game, kid. Why you play around? This that ill spit. Them bars are so sick. I'll shock the whole world. Anaphylactic. Every single time I spit another rhyme. The planets all align so bright I blind them with my shine. Bro, I'm designed to make your confidence decline. Every line about to blow like stepping on a landmine. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh man, that, you know what? I'm gonna have to get with my buddy Jay and get him to do a new intro, get all the new sponsors on board. But thank you guys for joining in. I actually have some notes today. It's been a while since I've done my own show, so I'm definitely excited to be back here doing what I want to do and just kind of like being dorky and having fun while doing it. So obviously you guys got to see this right here. It was so much fun. We got to go racing some dirt oval. I ran both classes and man, it was a lot of fun. Great turnout, and the competition did not disappoint. So James put on an amazing show, and Robbie Quick showed up, Jeff Boulay showed up, and those guys punched their ticket into the A main instantly. Kyle is the local fast kid, and he had his work cut out for him in the show. What's going on, Dennis? The competition was stacked. Just making the A main was a lot of fun because they did it dirt modified, I guess, like real style. So they had they had heats, and then into the heats you had oh my god, Kyle should be on here to talk about it, but it was kind of like semis, I want to call it. And then so if you won your heat, you automatically went to the A main. So they got the top drivers into the A main right away if you win. And then the second place driver got automatically into the B main. And then once everybody raced and went through the whole shenanigans and qualifying and heats, we ended up with the top drivers, which were Robbie Quick, Jeff Boulay, Kyle, and Gil. So those guys were all running the new Traxxas Modifieds, and those things are so much fun. If you haven't tried them, they're definitely the cool class. I seen so many custom paint schemes out at the track today. It made it awesome. What's going on? Yes, Matt, definitely looking forward to some off-road racing. It has been way too long overdue that we've been able to hit the track. John posted today about the track, so that was super cool. Thank you, John, for doing that. But I just want to show off some of the podium picks. Let me just share my screen here. But so this was the slow class. These are called the Mud Bosses. These are the Slavis rules, if I'm saying it correctly. So it's a 12-turn Traxxas Slash with the Slavis body, and a lot of fun, and basically a complete stock class. So these guys were nice enough to let me take the feature win, which was awesome. That is Kyle and Josh. There's Josh finally smiling. And then up next was the B sort. So I actually went home with some hardware. And since they are just starting out, super cool, 3D printed trophies. So this was my 3D printed trophy. So thank you, James, for doing that. Definitely lots of fun. But we had Josh in second. And then first time out, Albert surprising everybody, actually got to take home some hardware. So super cool for that. And then now into the A sort, you got Robbie Quick, man, proving why he is a menace on the track and throwing the gauntlet down with his clean white, but I don't even know how he kept it so clean with everybody stepping on his car and stuff like that. But definitely super cool. And obviously Kyle, the fast kid, in second, and Jeff rounding out the top three in the A main modified class. Super cool to see all those guys out there and slinging dirt. Jeff's first time with the car, like he literally was taking it out of the box while he was getting there. And the work that Jeff put into it, I think the worst is yet to come. So stay tuned for what Jeff can do in Dirt Oval Modified, but it will definitely be a lot of fun. So obviously there's a whole bunch of big races coming up, and I mean big races. And what one am I talking about? This race right here, the Big Barn Shootout. Now, I'm super jealous. I am not going to be able to make it there this year, but there is going to be an awesome S-Work showing. I'm super proud of what all the guys in BC have done to work together in order to get the S-Works camp ready. I know John and Andrew are flying in, so it's going to be like the Otters going crazy in BC, trying to, have some fun at a different track. And if you've seen me, I've been to a lot of American big events. I am going to bypass that this year after the event that I'm going to talk about. But after that one event, I am going to focus on Canada. And obviously, we need to all pull together and support Canada because, man, with all the shenanigans and craziness going on, we have to make sure that we have a hobby and fun stuff that we can do together. Because let's face it, man, I miss everybody right now, and definitely looking forward to seeing everybody slinging the dirt again. Obviously, there's going to be another big on-road event. You might have heard of it. I'm not 100% sure, but the Canadian On-Road Nats. It is coming out March 20th through the 23rd, and obviously, it's in the Welland Mall again. And if you haven't been to this event, it is one of those events that you have to attend. It has the best competition in all of Ontario, if not Canada. I know there's been like Europeans that have flown in for this event. I know the Americans are hungry and they're coming for the Canadian Championship. So hopefully Douglas, Brent Morrow, and a couple of the other fast guys. I'm not sure if Nathan Glover is running, but man, there's a lot of fast guys there. Mike Moore is another fast guy who's helped me out quite a bit. And a couple of our locals are going to be going up. So a huge good luck to Dave Dees. His cars are looking really good. He's got a lot of momentum carrying him into this on-road event, but definitely one of those events you want to check out. And if you haven't checked out their Facebook page, it is super cool what they are doing. Tons of sponsors, tons of great stuff. So if you haven't had an opportunity to swing on their website, please swing by, check them out, and give them some love. Oh, man. It is March right now, and it is going crazy. So I got tilBilly out of the way. I got the on-road Nats out of the way. I got the big barnyard out of the way. One of the events that I'm going to be going to at the end of the month is the J Concept Old School Nats. I'm going there to represent two of my biggest sponsors, which is Cal RC and Teakin Electronics. Both Jim and Heath are helping me out, and Dirk Anderson, the promoter of this event, it has just been phenomenal in helping me get there. So I can't wait just to go there and get you guys some content, because I can't wait to start firing up this show on a regular basis. I want to cover all of the local racing. I want to cover all of the stuff that you guys send to me. I want to start getting back to having some fun and just hanging out like we used to and seeing what we can do. So if there is something you want me to talk about, or if there's something that you want me to bring up on a future show, definitely PM me or just hit me up on Facebook. I will definitely look into doing that because, man, we got to have some fun. I haven't run an off-road vehicle in way too long, unless you count the dirt oval. That was super fun today. But, man, there is so many opportunities for this oval class. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys seen the new Losi 22 that just came out, but it looks like it's going to be a great addition to the oval spec racing. And it's one of those one of those classes that's just cheap and easy to get into. It comes with the controller, the battery, and the charger all in the box. And I think it's like $380 American or $400 American. So it's not too horrible to get into a brand new hobby. I think it's going to help grow the hobby. And I think that with the Traxxas / modified kind of taken over the staple for dirt oval racing, I think this will be a nice addition. I'm curious if Traxxas is going to take a hint from TLR or Losi, sorry, it's not TLR anymore, Losi, and build, I don't know, like a modified I don't even know what it is. It's their Traxxas Jado or something like that. Maybe make that into a dirt oval winged car that you can quickly modify like the TLRs. That would be super cool. Be lots of competition and kind of see how we can go from there. So obviously there is a lot of anticipation for the 2025 outdoor off-road season. I know that a whole bunch of people have been posting up pics. The last couple days have been rainy but warming. So we know that spring is right around the corner, and everybody has been posting pics on what they are working on. This obviously here is one of the things that I was working on, but one of the cool things here is not that, but this right here. So we actually have something on the bench that I can't wait to dig into. It is the new Evo Truggy. And man, I've been seeing everybody posting up their pics on it and stuff like that and showing off what it looks like. I know a couple of them are going to be racing at the Big Barn Shootout. And I believe that the first couple started racing at the events over in the States. But the first one on Canadian soil to be raced is going to be at the Big Barnyard. And I'm going to be following it on their social media. They're going to have it on Live RC. They're going to have it on a whole bunch of social media sites. So please check that out. But man, I cannot wait to break into that box and start having some fun, man. I don't want to be left out. I got to build something. And you know what? We're just finishing up the on-road. So now it's time to switch gears into off-road mode and start having some fun. Last but not least is obviously the news coming out of Spark. And obviously Spark is my home track, and the communication is definitely way better. If you haven't seen it, please swing over to the Spark RC page and check it out, because Martin is doing an awesome job getting everything going. He's working closely with Calasantes, and we were all curious what the fences were. And now we found out Calasantes is expanding their petting zoo into the race area, kind of where our tents used to be positioned, under the trees, kind of by the old, I guess, scare maze and hay maze out in the back. So what they're going to be doing is bringing more eyeballs to our track. So more people are going to find out what we have to offer. One of the things I think is going to play a huge part to that is this right here. So they are going to be running a spec slash and a novice two-wheel drive class. Both of these classes are completely complementary to the entry at Spark. Andrew Scott runs an amazing summer camp throughout the Trillium Education Foundation that will be hosting at Spark this year. And those that graduate from this program will be able to race our Saturday development program free of charge. Awesome, because who doesn't like free? And we will also run a novice class on all Sunday race days that will also be free for the participant. Full rules on the club classes will be released later this week. And he was able to attend the camp with his son last year and had a great time. Both Kai and Martin have a lot to offer to the community, and they are going to be hitting home runs with that. The next thing is the BRAT program. Whoever came up with this acronym, man, pretty freaking bonkers. But obviously, it's the Beginner Racer Progression Program. So BRAT. Awesome. Whoever came up with it, kudos to you. This program will be hosted by Martin himself, and we'll have some special guests to attend to help the novice drivers or those looking to improve their racecraft or car preparation in advance to racing program. Unlike a traditional race day, the events will be centered around a specific task or skill development, and a separate post will cover this on more detail. So if you haven't ever been to one of these little special treats or BRAT, we're gonna BRAT it out because this is gonna be so super cool. The BRAT program, you are having an issue with setting up your diff, you're having a problem getting your shocks to work just right. You see the top dogs dropping theirs on their pit stands and tables and stuff like that, and they're just super plush and dialed. Well, Martin, Kai, and a couple other special guests will be on board to help out the newcomers to show you guys exactly how to do this and take your racing to the next level. And the best thing is, man, like once the information comes, to go out and get to learn this crucial information to make your hobby that much better. Let's face it, if you finish a race, that's one better. If you finish a race and get personal best, holy cow, you know you're heading in the right direction. And then let's just say, slowly but surely, you start getting that incremental increase going from the C main to the B main. And then that final step that everybody wants to take is getting to the show and making the A main. So it is going to be super cool seeing what they can do. I'm excited about it. And obviously, having the new eyeballs on the club is definitely going to be super cool. So drama. Let's get into the drama. I hate to say it, man. I'm going to miss this so much, and I hope it's just a one-year deal. But not having the Brian race is definitely going to be weird. Now, I know that they're working close with the committee members with the track and Calasantes trying to do something, but it looks like that is the drama we have from this post. So if you haven't read the whole post, check it out. I'll put the link into the description. But the communication, man, has been awesome. And we got to thank the guys for taking the time out and doing this on a voluntary basis, because let's face it, not all heroes wear capes. And we got to thank everybody that's involved, helping to grow the hobby. And man, I feel that this year is going to be even more so important. I know that Wes and myself have been talking with James. James has a massive property, and it is ready for an 8-scale onslaught. He has 2 dirt ovals already made, and he has like the Taj Mahal of driver stands already made. All we have to do is somehow get the people to help him build the track, and I know this facility will be a banger. It's an option that we might be able to pull off an epic Brian race at a brand new facility. Who knows? Because for me, Spark still has 3 big trophy races, so they'll be fine there. And the new racing format, Under the Lights, the Friday night brought on by Wes, the special gigs on Saturday with Martin, and on Sunday is going to give you, the racers, exactly what you want. So hopefully it will be extremely accommodating for as many people as possible to go out and give it a try. Now, obviously, there's so many other tracks in Ontario that we have to talk about. I know the Barnyard is gearing up. I know we're going to be making the Barnyard Brawl. I know that Crestwood is gearing up. They're going to have the Canadian Nitro Nats there. I know Skycraft is also gearing up. And if you haven't been there, the camping facility, and bonus to the track being where it's at, is having a fully functioning campground right on site. The restaurant there is phenomenal. Everything is on point. If you haven't been to Skycraft, you got to definitely go there and check it out. The other one is Vamp. Yeah, Vamp RC is definitely coming on strong this year. So we got that as well. So there's 4 all right. You got Spark, and then hopefully tilBilly will throw their name in the hat as well. But the amount of racing that we have the potential of doing is going to be epic. So hopefully we can all get together, have a few pops, talk some smack, get everybody riled up, and you know what? Start hanging out again. Man, the best thing about going out racing in the summer is the camping, the campfires, and the people. Now, obviously, everybody already saw John's post today. I'm excited to see what he can cook up. I know that he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. And when it comes to building tracks, I'm a little biased, but he is by far bringing the most intricate tracks. He's a one-man crew most of the time, and all the help that John can get is much appreciated. And I know that O-Town is going to be banging on all cylinders. Not only that, John is committed to going around and traveling to other events so we can all enjoy the hobby together and spread the love. Because, man, if we ever want to even consider a Canadian like traveling series, it starts with everybody getting on the same page, working together as a community, and pushing forward. I think there is a lot of right people in the industry right now trying to push for that. The teams are all growing this year. I know S-Wars Canada grew. I know Mayako has grown. I know MRG has grown. I know Techno has grown. I think that there is still people running James's chassis, the oh God. I know that it's WRC, but it's not. It's WIRC. Damn it. James, you're going to have to message me. I forget what the team's called, but there's going to be lots of cool stuff happening. And of course, you got Monty's Rolling Hobby Shop. You got actually Traction Hobbies RC. Hopefully, they'll be able to bring out their hobby shop to a couple events and show the support. Man, Matt, thank you. And you know what? One of the events, we have to bring the speaker with the mic and do a karaoke contest, because Matt, when he gets in his jam, he is a kick-ass singer. So if you haven't seen Matt's videos, you got to check him out. Definitely a cool dude, and looking forward to partying with you guys again. Man, I know that the summer can't come soon enough. So hopefully everybody has their plans for what they're going to be running. Hopefully everybody is able to get the time off work necessary to get out, have a good time, and kind of just, get a vibe for what is going to be an epic 2025 season. Now, what I would love to see is everybody start blowing up my Facebook feed with what is working and what is on their bench. Like you guys seen, man, my bench is messy as hell right now. That's the clean bench right now. But obviously, I got the messy bench right here, and I love it. The more mess, the better. I still got to clean these bad boys up from racing today, and I got to do some work. I got my ass like handed to me, so I'm going to do the diff mod. I'm going to modify my shocks like Jeff Boulay did. I feel that he definitely had a handle on things, but Robbie Quick looked fast as heck. Quick. He looked quick, but taking the win, and his just seemed to float over the track, and he was able to put that mud boss or modified wherever he wanted. So definitely super cool and fun to see him throwing down on the track there. Now, if there's anything anybody wants me to cover, I was just going to pop on for a quick half hour and just kind of do a quick recap because it was only the mud bosses running today. So if there's something that you guys want me to chit chat about, please let me know in the comments real quick. And man, I literally am free. So if there is something that you want me to cover, something that you want me to bring up, let me know. I will definitely do my best. But I agree, Kat. It won't be the same, but maybe we will have to come up with a plan B. I'm going to talk with Wes a little bit more. I'm also going to talk with James a little bit. We're going to see if we can get a little something worked out. There's always, if there's a will, there's a way. Oh, man. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Cole Ogden is out at Sparko, and rumor has it he was smoking weed in the pits, which, man, I would have been fired. I don't even know. I wouldn't even have got hired. And definitely a weird drama situation. I love Cole, man. Cole's the people's champ. He goes out there and lets it hang. He's always willing to help out others. Man, he even helped me, and he wasn't even running S-Works. So definitely a cool thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next chapter is with Cole, but definitely wishing him the best for sure. But I was trying to say something and listening to what Martin was saying, but plan B already in the works. See, I know this guy doesn't sleep. He doesn't rest. So hopefully he can pull off something epic. Like, man, this guy's already doing so many good things for the club already. Hopefully he was on earlier when I was talking about the post. But if you haven't seen it, head on over to the Spark Facebook page and check it out. Definitely some good information there. And I appreciate all the posts because keeping us in the loop, keeping us informed is definitely awesome. And man, thank you to everybody that showed up and helped clean up the track. Track's looking good, man, already. And it's like literally just the middle of March. So we will see if we can get out there earlier than anticipated, but definitely going to be fun for 2025. Oh, no. So I don't know. This is not confirmed. I haven't been confirmed with that, but Cole Ogden smoking the devil's lettuce, drinking and throwing out the N-word, and Sparko's manager is black. Well, if that's the case, I feel bad for Cole, but you definitely have to be professional at all times and make sure that, there's a respect thing, and it goes both ways. So you give what you get. That's for sure. But yeah, that's definitely some drama. I think you saw that on one of the posts. And I know he's going to be on the No Name RC podcast, throwing it out there. And then the other, let's see. So Sparko drama, it was also excessive drinking in the pits. Well, definitely don't come through the S-Works Canada pits then. I'm just saying. Do not do it. Do not do it. Don't. Steve, what's up, man? Holy cow. Richard Holtzman, how's it going, bud? Oh man, that is some drama. But man, I gotta say something. And man, I am super stoked that everybody is getting ready and gearing up. But man, partying is good, but you gotta do it in, like, I don't even know how to say it nicely. Like, don't be too ridiculous about it. Like, everybody that I know goes to the event with the intention of having a good time, forgetting about their daily stresses and just kind of being in chill mode. Like, let's face it, man, when I go and I pull the trigger on any of my kits, I'm okay with that. And like, I just want to like relax and kind of unwind from the week. Yeah. Canadians can handle their booze. Yeah, we sure can. But man, we were lucky enough to party with Cole. It was Cole Ogden. It was Brent Dunsford from Beach RC. It was I'm trying to think of who else was there. It was he's pretty fast too. Ryan Mayfield was there. Trying to think. Drake was in and out, but he was actually working the most. But all these guys, like, we partied till whatever hours in the wee morning. But PNB is for going there and having an epic good time. I don't know what else to say. I know that, like, when we go to John's track, the after party is part of the whole reason why I think everybody has such a good time. Just getting back from the Rug Burners race, off-road season is around the corner. Yes, sir, it is. And what is excessive? I'm going to have to let you know when I get to that point. Because, like, man, as long as you're having a good time and you're not disrupting others, you're respectful of everybody's property, and you're, I don't know, not being a menace to society, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like everybody that shows up all has something in common. We're all there to race toy RC cars. So, in my opinion, once the racing is done, might as well have, a little fun, and just don't let it get out of hand. I think that for the most part, everything's been relatively good. There's been a few instances here and there, but out of the amount of races we've had, hosted, and attended, I'm going to say it's a very small percentage of people that have to get bounced out. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure. Just have fun. It makes it, so much better, because I know me and Jay, we're on the decline in our racing abilities, where Johnny and Nathan are kind of on the uptick. So it's just a matter of time before we can just be mechanic dads and maybe run one class as support, So we're going there to support our kids, have a good time. And you know what? If a few pops in the devil's lettuce lets us help do that, man, have at her. You're not going to hear no complaints from this guy. But yeah, so we got that. Oh, I have some drama. I don't know if you guys heard about it. The U.S. the U.S. on-road Nats was held 2 weeks ago, and the Elite Productions, and I've met Lance multiple times, great guy, and definitely trying to build up a competitor to mod and live RC. And man, that was some drama. I can't wait for both sides to come out and kind of see what happened, but that was crazy, because it started off the week where Lance's Elite Productions was doing the live coverage, and he had his own sponsors on the screen that he helped get to go there. It was a kerfuffle. That's what they said too. That's freaking awesome. But it's it was pretty crazy. So they had a disagreement between the Roar president, which was Clayton, and Lance actually stepped away from his role in Roar, and it was pretty crazy. When you're at the track, just be responsible is all you need to do. Yeah, being outrageous only gets you into trouble. Well, I'm always a little outrageous. I'm always a little weird. And you know what? I'm just thankful that you guys have come to accept that. Just playing. But man, I honestly, I think most of the people that we travel with always look out for each other. And that is part of the excitement of getting to the big events. Because, man, everybody's having a good time, mingling with each other, helping each other out, making sure that all the battles are done out on the track, not in the yard. Because you know what happens out on the track is just going to be whatever, it's one of those things that have as much fun as you want, but yeah, just do it respectfully, and it'll be all good. I think that was all the drama I had, all 4 things covered. Normally on my shows, I have no structure, so definitely excited to be back at it as the off-road gets kicking. As soon as John gives me some spy shit that I can share with all you guys, I'll definitely be on board with that. I also have it in now at Spark, so we got Bailey's with the track crew, so I'm sure I will be able to share some spy stuff there. And as people start working on their tracks and start working on their stuff, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what everybody has. And man, share it, post it. I want to see it. I would rather see a whole bunch of cool RC posts than what's going on between the US and Canada. So definitely get the RC stuff going, and with RC we can come together. Other than that, man, I don't know. Any more comments before I sign off? I can't even believe it. Yeah, we definitely need to have that poker rematch, man. I can't wait. Poker is another thing that's super fun. Mike's always setting that up. Dennis is always down. And there's so many good poker players now that go. Like Jay is a really good player. And he just sneaks in there once in a while. So definitely awesome that we get to do that when we're out at events. That's what I mean, man. We got the poker, we got the cornhole, we got a whole bunch of like extra ambiance, I guess you'd call it. Very, very fun. Obviously, we're gonna have to see where Richard's gonna be racing this year and try and hook up with him. Obviously, he's gonna be coming our way because his money's worth twice as much as ours. So why wouldn't he, right? But it'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to the start of the 2025 season. So cheesy bread, man, that is my jam right there. Gotta love me some cheesy bread. John with his steak bites too, man. Like, oh man, that is super yummy. All the treats, all the shenanigans. Everybody usually has their one specialty that they like to bring out, and always fun to get that feeling again. Yeah, that's like the best comment of the night right there, man. It'll definitely no tariffs on race fees. Oh man, you know what? But there might be retaliatory tariffs on the race fees. We'll see how nice Richard is to us. But yes, Chris, definitely looking forward to the start of the season. Oh man, I just got to thank everybody for joining in. I'm going to try and have a couple people on the show. Obviously, Douglas is going to be the one trying to represent Canada the most at the Canadian On-Road Nats. So good luck to him and Barrett Morrow. I know those two are like super fast young Canadians, and I hope that Nathan Glover is going because, man, that kid impresses me all the time whenever he hits the track. Just his professionalism and the way that he carries himself, definitely super cool. But good luck to everybody racing in the next couple weeks. And obviously, I got the Cow RC show coming up in 1 week. So next Sunday will be my cow show. And then the following week, I hope to have some awesome content coming from the J Concepts Old School Nationals. And until then, you guys have a blast, and I will see you guys in one short week. Bye for now.